Hello, I'm EnterElysium. We're back in XCOM News, XCOM Enemy Within. Wait, no, XCOM Long War, which is based on XCOM Enemy Within. Yes, there we go. Which is, of course, XCOM Enemy Unknown, which is XCOM Enemy Unknown, otherwise known as XCOM UFO Defense. Yeah, we know that. Okay, I've done the joke enough times by now. We have 100 quid and a few days to go. I'd say we take the few days to go and see what happens. I actually want to see if our auto laser, 5 days away. It takes ages to build those things. For 2 scientists, yeah, sure. I like my scientists. This is an interesting view for the globe.
Commander, we have multiple reports of new abductions in progress. The locations are marked on the hologlobe.
We do need to decrease the panic, and, you know, $90 is particularly nice, so we're going. It's only right next door. You know, you can actually get some shore leave while you're there. You know, just make sure you bring your guns back and don't sell them for strippers or drugs or something, I don't know. Ah! Don't ask the XCOM units what they do on their days off. They've got to unwind somehow. Well, looks like it's going to be Mats, doesn't it? Mats. We'll take you with Solomon Mayer and Stubbsy. Seems like a very solid core to me. And we'll also take ourselves a Rocketeer. Now, the wonder of which Rocketeer to take is going to be pretty much solved by the fact that Violon, I think we haven't given you quite enough attention. I think you need some more attention. I think this attention is going to probably involve your death, but I hope it doesn't. Loadout. Now, let's get the heavy laser. Equip the scope. Do we have... No, we don't have the crit yet. Do. Bum. Oh, you want me to talk about the loadout while I'm doing it? Well, you know, surprise, surprise. It's a very unique loadout we're taking. Very unique. You can't have very unique. Let's actually talk about that. That's something different. Unique means it is one of a kind. You can't have very one of a kind. It's one of a kind or it isn't. Something is unique or it isn't. It can't be very unique. I will occasionally say it. It's just a stupid thing that I picked up because you cannot say very unique. It makes no sense in English. You can say very rare. You can't say very unique. Unique is singular. Let's take that's Draco. And yeah, let's take a gunner. Let's take Pepper Bear. Sir 98. Now, the question is, who do we want to take for the last one? I think we do take one of our rookies, in fact. So, let's have a look down the rookie list. Find ourselves Schreger. The alternative, of course, being Idiocy Incorporated. I'm going to go with Schreger just because slightly higher will. The defense is slightly lower, but they're pretty much one of... This is the flag of the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom contains Northern Ireland, England, Wales, and Scotland. This is the flag of Scotland. It is not a country. It is a constituent state. Seriously. This really pisses me off. If you're not going to give every constituent state its own flag, then why are you giving Scotland its own flag? I really dislike that. Really dislike that. A lot. Okay, let's rage. Right, let's grab ourselves a carbine because, you know, your aim is kind of crap because, well, you are a very bog standard rookie. Backing out slightly. Boop. Yes. Did we go over here? Yes, we did. Boop. You need to be sorted out. Right, so that's okay. Scout. No, I prefer to put something else on my scout. My scouts are built for mobility and they can take advantage of that by having chem grenades. Smoke, yes, and then I believe you need the backup medkit. And a second chem grenade, just because chem grenades are really nice. Creates a toxic cloud on impact site. It does acid. Unprotected organic suffer reductions in mobility and take damage each turn. Hunkering down can reduce damage. It does reduce damage. It reduces it to 0. All targets, including robots, also suffer acid damage, reducing aim and damage reduction. No, it's not acid damage. They reduce aim and damage reduction. I don't think they take acid. It'd be funny if the robots did take acid. They're just tripping. Maybe they're actually just here just to, you know, say hi and, you know, be cordial and, you know, stuff. But they came across a guy on the street corner who sold them some weird pills, and now they're all, like, tripped out. Maybe they got into the air supply. Maybe they're just really affected by Earth's atmosphere. Well, this mission. We've had this one before. And as ever, the problem is that there's a pod spawn there and pod spawns there, and you end up on this horrible corner with light cover. Last time we managed to push it out with judicious use of a rocket and some particularly good shots of a sniper. This time my plan is to try and trigger the pod to the right without triggering the ones ahead. Can go wrong, but it's a plan. At least I have a plan. We'll lead with Shrigger.
Strike 1 is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there, people.
Haven't triggered them as yet.
Heading to that location.
Okay. Now the question is, how far do we go? Putting Stubbsy up here means that he'll get a view of the entire level. Pretty much. So, boop. And if we look at it from this angle, boop. Yeah, so pretty much the entire level is now covered by Stubbs, which I'm pretty pleased about. That's a pretty good position to put him in. Matt's to move to there. Cicero, I think we can put Cicero here, and it will see what triggers, because we haven't seen anyone down there yet. We haven't seen anyone up here? Okay. Mouse Draco to here. Point man. Point woman. Point human being. And Violon to there. Mainly because you don't want anyone in front of the rockets, because, you know, mistakes can happen. Mistakes can happen indeed. And of course we can deafen people with the Overwatch sound effect. That's lovely. So, Shrigger.
Good to go. X-ray spotted.
Ah! You can stealth mode all you want, but I will find you because I brought a battle scanner. There's probably more than one pod. Screw it.
Eagle Eye on the move.
Hi there. Now, we could use Violon's rocket, but I'm just a little bit afraid. Can you really not get a shot from there? Wow. Really? Wow, okay. Who can get it? Okay. You can get a shot. You can get a shot. You can't? Really? Seriously? Well, I guess we start taking shots then. We can get pretty good shots. 90% chance and you miss. Not the greatest opening, I'll be completely honest. We don't suffer a penalty from moving and shooting, so we'll move. Here. Open up on that guy. Hollow targeting. Which I forgot we had briefly. And then Mats can start going. I believe we'll risk it.
Heading there now.
If we need to, we can use Mats's rocket. Not Mats's rocket. Thingy-Bob's rocket.
I'm rolling.
Yeah, as soon as you move, for some reason they're in line of fire. Come on, 3/4 chance. We have been rolling slightly worse than we'd actually want recently. Okay, so we've got 3 health to do between... Got 2 guys, okay, okay. Honestly, I think we're going to need to use the rocket to secure the kill. Oh, but it puts Shrigger at risk. So we need to move Shrigger as well.
That's affirmative.
Oh well.
Hoorah!
Now you die. Bye. There's a shopkeeper angrily going, "What? That's my shop? That was unnecessary." Was necessary. Only because you're really shitty shots. Well, I guess that's true. Floater, okay. Veer onto there. And Malice Draco up to here. The advantages of being a scout. I'd actually like to trigger a pod now, just so I can know how to, you know, distribute my forces.
That's affirmative.
But unfortunately, it's going to be more of the guessing game. So, I believe we move Mats to here. Again, all half cover around here. Smoke grenade is going to come in particularly useful. There we go. Floaters. Floaters for everyone. 60% chance we'll go for it, because 60% chance is pretty cool. And yet we get a hit. Nothing amazing, however. So... no one else actually really has a decent shot. Oh well. We're going to be relying on an Overwatch, which is not the best of situations. Okay, so Schreger misses.
Adjusting aim.
Guy down there. I think there's a guy on the roof as well. I don't know how we get onto the roof. There's a thing there, I guess. That'll do. 70% chance. Missed, unfortunately. But we'll just keep firing until we get a hit. 40% chance. Probably should have fired the guy with squad sight first. Not squad sight, hollow targeting. Let's do that. 35. I guess a hit. Cool. Have we know that there's more around, so we're just gonna Overwatch. Interesting place. Okay, there you go. Moving to the side. We're gonna blast him with some fire. Come on, Overwatch opportunist. Gets the kill. Nice. Very pleased with that. There's one last guy on the roof, I think. Maybe he's shy. Okay.
That's affirmative. That's affirmative.
Huh. So that's 2 pods down. Well,
Copy that.
I don't know if we get that second pod really, but... move to here.
Aye, aye, Commander.
On it.
Locked and loaded. Reloaded. Good to go.
Didn't quite mean to do that. I thought I'd moved everyone, but I completely forgot.
We're green to
Yep.
go. Backhand. Reloaded.
Ah,
They got me flanked.
there we go. There's the last guy. Okay. Let's take the shot with... you. 45% chance. Hollow targeting, but it doesn't matter because he's dead. Pretty good at that, aren't you?
On the move. Heading to that location.
Moving up, we'll go to the light cover there, but it also does mean we can get slightly further of our sniper.
Position confirmed.
And there is temptation to put him on top of the lorry here, but that just opens up for these unfortunate, you know, 1 in a million shots that just completely waste us.
Moving to position.
More floaters, okay. We can deal with that, we can deal with that. We have the team. We can rebuild them better, faster, stronger.
Moving out.
Now the plan is just to pull Malice around the edge of the level, just to be certain that there's nothing up there, and then we'll just go up there, because I believe that will be the last pod, so...
Good to go.
Okay. Enemy spotted.
Okay. We have to twist ourselves around. And I could go there, but I'm afraid I could trigger someone over there, which is particularly undesirable. So we're going to move there. 7% chance for a hit. Come on, Mats. Yeah, nice hit. 7 damage, but unfortunately the guy had 8 health. That's quite a lot. So, go for the hit. Go for the kill. Come on. 84% chance. Unfortunately misses. Really? Seriously? Stubbsy? First you missed a 99% chance shot last episode, and now you do that. Not impressed, mate. Not impressed.
Moving to position. position.
You're letting me down. You're letting the fans down. You're letting yourself down. Come on, Malus Draco, who's only been in the XCOM project for like half the season or less, can actually get those shots and you can't. This is atrocious.
Moving out.
I'll have a word with your agent. We're gonna talk about replacing you if you don't up your game. Moving Solemn Med here seems like a solid idea. Well, that was silly. Prepare to die. From a scarily accurate guy with a Gatling cannon that's just unusual. Of course, going around the back of here, planning on getting my my sniper. However, little does he know, my sniper has a trick thing up his sleeve. Ah, I didn't give him the laser pistol the one time I needed it. Damn you, laser pistol! Dead. There we go. And just so that we can get him back in position. Okay, carry on. Carry on my wayward XCOM. There'll be aliens when you're gone. Lay your plasma pistol to rest and detonate no more. Yeah, it needs work.
I'm rolling.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I'm on the move.
Now, really, I'm just going to rush around in a sort of circle manner, doing a bit of a clockwise sweep.
Shh, you hear that?
Okay. That's awkward. How do I get on top of the roof from here? Dunno. Okay.
I'm on the move.
Well, I guess we're just going to push on through.
Moving out.
And you can go
Running.
to there. You can go to
10-4.
there. You can go to
10-4.
there. And now I am going to put him up here. The reason is, if the aliens start rushing around, I'd like to get a nice line of sight and possibly even a shot on them. Now, is everyone moved? No. We do have Malus Draco just lounging around at the back, the lazy bastard.
Hauling ass.
Cool.
Roger. Got my eyes on it.
Right, now, if we... there we go.
Headed there now.
Moving.
Now, I think as soon as we go around this corner, there should be aliens. At least I hope there is, otherwise I don't know where they bloody well are on this map.
Affirmative, moving out. ET in sight, engaging.
Okay. A lot more dangerous than I was hoping for. Really was hoping for a bit more of a, you know, something normal, something standard, something not quite so, oh my god, we're all gonna die.
Moving. Solid copy.
But I think that, oh my god, we're all gonna die is a fairly,
Commander.
fairly reasonable response given the circumstances. Here. Now the idea is we bait the dude forwards, it's my plan at least. Mats is on point, unfortunately, and in the line of fire. Not something I would like to do with Mats. Mats is too valuable for that shit. Come on. Oh no, 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 no! Shrega, if you destroy the cover that Mats, the glorious Mats, is hiding behind with your gun once more, I will personally see it that you are blown up with a rocket in the next mission with the rocket launcher shoved up your arse. You do not blow up Mats's cover. No. No. List of things we do not do in Long War. Blow up our friend's cover.
Moving.
That's kind of number one.
Hauling ass.
Wow, that could have gone so badly wrong. I'm surprised we're still alive.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Now, my plan is hopefully baiting the dude forwards. Bait the drones forwards is fine.
That's a load of bull.
Come on. Not very good at shooting drones, are we?
That's a load of bull.
Really not good at shooting drones. It's just gonna be one after the other, all missing this drone.
Enemy is still alive.
Come on, guys. There we go. Trust our ridiculous aim dude with the minigun to, well, LMG. He's coming for a flank. Oh god, I didn't think they were that clever. Clever girl. Shortly before we're killed.
Adjusting aim. Moving out.
Well, I think we need to start pulling back. Pretty sharpish.
I'm rolling.
Right, Mats, I want you roughly in the middle.
Moving to position.
Shrega there. Draco, you're fine where you are, mate. And Alorn
Okay.
to there. Yep, go for it. Let's just check. Yeah, that's cool.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Right, let's start pulling back slightly.
Solid copy.
I don't like Mats being in that sort of cover. Shrega,
That's affirmative.
you switch cover with Mats.
Okay.
Maya.
I'm on it, Commander.
Come on, cyberdisc.
What was that?
Come on, cyberdisc. Here we go.
Adjusting sights.
We're very good at blowing up buildings, not very good at blowing up anything that, you know, remotely flies. Violon, however, gets one hit on it, doing only 1 damage.
I need ammo.
You are grown up enough to have heat ammo, right? We had 3 terrorists in the last mission, and it was fine. This is 1 dude, and we're all running around like babies, like, oh, what do we do? What do we do? You shoot the bloody thing. What do you think you do?
Okay. Okay. Let's rock.
Right, well, I actually want to put you into a slightly different position, because apparently you can't shoot from there very well.
We're green to go.
And let's see what happens.
It's killing time. Locked and loaded. We're green to go.
Come on, cyberdisc. Come on. Come on. Got tasty treats. Got a rookie. Got a Shrugger. Do you want a Shrugger? Do you want a Shrugger? Come here. Come here. Oh, it worked! Hey! You're coming for a Shrugger. No Shrugger for you! Yeah, free damage. That's what we're all about here at the XCOM project. Shredded! Yay! Oh! Does someone have the shredded ammo in the LMG? Nice. Oh no 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 no!
What's happening? No.
Evac! Right! We need emergency evac now! Damn it, now!
Maya, we were saving you to be a psychic trooper, but I think you're a little bit too dead for that now. It's really unfortunate. Fuck you, cyberdisc! I honestly don't know where I could have put you.
By the numbers.
Like, we could have gone behind the truck, which I was tempted to do when I was moving you there slowly. But it was going to take ages, and I think I just got bored and just started hitting Overwatch. Like, if there's just someone playing silly bugs of a building, like, you can't really go after them, and it just gets very boring, and that's, I think the trap I fell into was just getting bored and hitting Overwatch. I should have moved the medic back. The medic is important, the medic needs to be shielded, the medic needs to be back, I agree. But in the end of the day, whoever was in a low-co position there was going to die from that shot, so honestly I don't think I would have done anything differently, but it's really bloody annoying. Nonetheless, just because they were, you know, playing silly bugs of the building. Ugh. I'm really pissed at that, actually. Really pissed. I don't know why. Like, there wasn't anything particularly wrong about what they did, and there wasn't anything particularly wrong about what I did. It just, you know, luck of the draw, it landed that way. But it really pisses me off nonetheless. I guess because Maya, and we were waiting for Maya to be the ultimate psychic trooper. And I believe that, you know, I think everyone in the comments was like, you know, Maya's going to be the chosen one, the gifted one, the one that's going to do all the cool shit. And of course, you know, Maya's life's being cut short, so... £90. Doesn't make up for Maya. Doesn't make up for Maya. And this means we desperately need our rookies, because we now need, I think, another medic. At least one medic. We need maybe even another sniper. And we need another infantry. Because over the course of the last, you know, 4 missions, we've lost an infantry, a sniper, a medic, I think someone else. We don't really count rookies. Maya's been on 13 missions, died in Operation Unceasing Night, and it really is an unceasing night for Maya. Dead with 9 kills, an amazing will. The indomitable bravery of Maya will not be forgotten. However, just have a look down here at the troops we currently have. Couple of 50s, a 62 on Peter DJ Wallace, actually far better than Maya, despite the fact that he's only a corporal and Maya was a sergeant. I think it's Peter Wallace who might end up being our, you know, chosen one for this, but Maya was, I guess, the second best will that we had. Very unfortunate the way it went. Oh well, onwards and upwards. If you like the episode, please leave a like, and if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, as per usual. If you've actually, you know, got some technical insight to the battle there, and let me know, because I don't think I would have done that end bit any differently, really. I could have moved him, Maya, behind the truck, and that actually was the plan. Maya was moving back towards the truck, and it was going to be a bit of a dash to get behind the truck, but I think I just trapped into the trap of Overwatching a bit too much. I've been EnterElysium, and as usual, stay shiny.